Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Joey Surreal, where he decides to interfere on traffic stops while he was doing a bank audit. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And a quick word from today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is Aura. We're online a lot, and let's be real, there's a lot of shady things online these days, and this is where today's sponsor, Aura, can come in and help you. Aura is an all-in-one digital security, protecting your personal data, monitoring your credit for you, has parental controls, VPN, antivirus, gives you 24-hour protection, and offers you a $1 million identity theft insurance policy. And why is Aura important to protect you? Well, we see a lot of things online that lead us to some websites that steal our data, then sell that stuff off to data brokers who can sell it and resell it, causing you to get spam calls, junk emails, and sign you up for things you didn't even want. But not only that, Aura puts an end to those pesky scam calls, the spam emails, and not only that, it can get your data removed from data brokering websites without you having to move a finger. Aura is offering you a free 14-day trial by using my link in the description box and signing up at aura.com/NCR or scanning the QR code. That's aura.com/NCR or scan the QR code for your free 14-day trial, and don't leave your data unsecured. Thank you again to Aura for sponsoring today's video, and don't forget to sign up for your free 14-day trial. It's a great way to keep your personal data safe, put an end to pesky scam calls and junk emails, and it's a great way to support the channel. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
People, now this gets pretty interesting. As I'm waiting for the cops to show up, I see this guy over here pulling up, which is the sergeant of the City of Homestead Police Department, at that empty gas station, and I see him just standing there. Pretty much I have no idea what he's there for. I'm thinking he's there for me, and he's just trying to scope out what I'm doing. I don't know. It was pretty weird to me at first, so I decided to wait a few minutes and then cross the street to check out what's up with this police officer here. And I was dying of sweat already, and I was drenched, I was dehydrated.
Dramatization may not have happened.
You know, any of you that live in Miami know exactly where I'm coming from when it comes to this super brutal heat. And here I am, you know, doing my thing, and stick around because this gets good.
Now, Joey's complaining about the heat and that he's dehydrated and that he's profusing in sweat. Well, we don't see any of those signs. I mean, didn't you grow up in Florida? You were raised there, right? I mean, I was raised in Florida, and I was always taught from a young age to exercise extreme caution in certain things when I'm going to be outside in the extended heat and sun, like wearing sunblock, making sure that I always had a beverage with me to make sure I stay hydrated. If I couldn't have water, I would always have an electrolyte-based drink. That way, that my electrolytes are staying replenished. Wearing loose-fitting t-shirts, because the more you wear a tight restricting shirt, the less chance that you can get more air to help cool down your body's core, because the more you wear tight-fitting clothes, it can actually raise your core body temperature. But you're not showing any signs of dehydration. You're not showing any signs and exercises that one is taught when they live in Florida to help beat the heat. I think you're just trying to say that to garner sympathy from your viewers because it's not working. The signs aren't there.
Trust me. To see computer is completely open. It's completely open. How you doing? Good. Computer is completely open. So this gas station looks closed over here.
So, this is pretty interesting because, I don't know, that woman in that truck, I don't know who that lady is, but that cop was talking to her. And she pulled up this way in front of him, so I don't know.
Now, there's a lot of reasons why that officer would be talking to the woman in the truck. Perhaps she's having motor vehicle issues and she needs help. Maybe she's lost and looking for directions. Perhaps she may have done something that required the officer to talk to her, like talking on her cell phone or driving without a seatbelt. There's a lot of different reasons why. But it also appears to be that that officer is doing some form of traffic control in that parking lot. Maybe he is spotting for people on their cell phones or who are driving without wearing their seatbelts, which are ticketable offenses in the state of Florida. Usually they are fines that are issued for around $75 to $100 to maybe even $300 in times. But then again, if you choose to break the law, you are subject to the consequences of that. And getting a ticket for that would be the consequence.
I don't know what that means. I don't know if that cop is just there to watch what I'm doing, or I don't know if that's the call that they called. You know, so I don't know. But I don't have all day. I'm gonna wait a little longer and see what happens. If not, we're gonna go on to the next one, guys. Oh, it looks like this guy is pulling people over, parking his car right there, and he's pulling people over, I think, for no seatbelts or something. Oh.
So we have our answer. The officer is doing traffic control where he's checking for people to make sure they're wearing their seatbelts. If they're not, he's going to write them a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt. Now, a lot of people have issues when it comes to seatbelt laws. You know, they don't like wearing them. They feel like it's just another form of taxation. But when you agree to drive on the roadways, no matter what state you're in, you agree to obey the rules and laws of the roadways. And one of those laws is that you must wear a seatbelt when you're driving. Yes, people find them uncomfortable, people don't like wearing them, but they do save lives. Now, whatever side of the fence you're on that, I don't want to get into because, well, we all have our opinions and all their opinions are welcome. However, to make sure people drive safe is something that we can all agree on is important, and wearing a seatbelt in this case, especially in a high traffic city like Homestead, it's the best thing to do, and it's the best way to stay out of trouble.
I think so, guys. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. That's what it looks like. Let's see. So I'm here recording this bank, and we got this officer over here. Oh yeah, he is definitely pulling people over, guys. Wow. He is definitely pulling people over. I did not know that. That is crazy. Anyways, so what should I do? Should I stay here or should I go over there and record this guy?
Well, we're waiting.
Dude, really? Yeah, let's go back over there. What is this guy doing, bro? This guy's like... Hey, he just pulled you over, bro? What the fuck, for your seatbelt? Wow, dude. That's crazy. Well, I guess he's not here for me.
Oh, but baby.
He's here to extort money over seatbelts, guys. That's crazy. I thought this guy was here for me, and he was just scoping me out. I don't know. That's what I thought, to be honest. Watch this. Bro, what a scumbag, bro. That's why I record them, bro. Scumbag, dude. All they do is extort money from people, bro. Hard-working people, bro. And now that's what they do, dude. That's bullcrap.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na
Shenanigans.
na 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 na.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because all this is Joey spreading more of his anti-cop rhetoric and sovereign citizen mentalities. I mean, this is a common thing from sovereign citizens. They believe that, tickets or traffic violations are victimless crimes and they shouldn't be fined. It's them trying to steal our money. The police are road pirates just trying to steal everything from us. Once you sign your ID to get your Florida State driver's license, you agree to obey the laws of the roadway. One of those laws, as I've said before, is to wear a seatbelt when you're operating a motor vehicle on the roadways in the state of Florida. It's not that hard, as they say, click it or ticket. And if you don't want a ticket, just wear your seatbelt. But Joey's also saying that the cops do nothing. They just do this to hardworking people. Well, cops work 12 to 16-hour shifts. They do a hard job. They have to see a lot of things and deal with a lot of dangerous situations. Yes, it may not be them busting down a drug den or stopping an axe-wielding murderer, but they do other things, and they do have a hard job. And it's even harder when you have idiots like Joey going around with his cell phone, spreading this rhetoric, and just being a complete tool.
So I don't know, guys. I wish I can split myself in two. You know what I mean? But we'll keep an eye on this and this over here. See if that cop ever shows up. But I'm gonna come over here and record this guy for a little bit. I am drenched of sweat, dude. We're in Miami, guys. Well, Homestead.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
We're in Homestead. Hey, can I get your name and badge number?
Sergeant Figueroa, 678.
Do you enjoy doing this, man? You enjoy extorting money from hardworking people? Is it a warning? He gave you a warning? What a scumbag, bro. You're a scumbag, bro.
Yes, he's a scumbag because he's doing his job. Cops don't like giving out tickets to people. It's this common thing that, they have quotas they need to meet. Well, that's never been proven. And officers do have the discretion to issue out a warning or a ticket based on the severity of the issue. Now, how do you know that gentleman doesn't have any other past incidents of receiving tickets for not driving without a seatbelt? I mean, it's one of those things that you don't know. Perhaps if this was a first time thing, maybe he would have got a warning, but we don't know. We don't know this guy's past. And you calling the officer a scumbag isn't helping anything. Frauditors say they want to bridge the divide between we the people and the government and the police, but yet when you call the cops scumbags and tyrants and call them pigs, and when people disagree with you, you call them a bootlicker, how are you really bridging any divides? It just seems like you're spreading that bridge even further and making it, unbuildable to any way to bridge a divide.
Do you enjoy doing this to hardworking people? Why don't you answer my question, bro? You came to the wrong spot to do this, bro. You know that, right? You need to go do something productive and go catch real criminals, bro. Real criminals. To get the hell out of here, man. Go catch real criminals. Scum.
God damn it! Will you shut the hell up? Nobody gives a rat's ass. Yeah, go away.
Why don't you put your own seatbelt on? There's still no cops here. I don't even think they're gonna show up. I wanna see if this guy tries to pull somebody else over. Hey, put your seatbelt, put your seatbelt. Put your seatbelt. To go do some real work and catch some real criminals, bro. You enjoy doing this? What do you get out of this, bro? How do you sleep at night?
On top of a pile of money with many beautiful ladies.
Just asking.
Huh? Scumbag. You're a scumbag, bro. Hey, put your seatbelt. 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 Put your seatbelt. Hey, put your seatbelt. 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 Yeah, damn, bro. You're a scumbag, dude. Hey, I tried to tell you, girl. You're nothing but a scumbag, bro. You're a coward, dude.
And it looks like in this video, you're being a bit of a snitch. I mean, I thought you hated talking to the cops. I mean, that's one of your guys' go-to things, is don't talk to the police. But yet you're pointing out by yelling, hey, put your seatbelt on, to a car that the cops now going to look at because they now know that you're telling them to put a seatbelt on. And it did look like earlier you were in violation of the Florida Halo law, the law that states you must be 25 feet away from a police officer in the middle of their duties. But we'll get into that later.
Hard-working people. That might be a single mom right there, bro. How do you sleep at night, homeboy? Huh? Scumbag. You're a scum, dude. Scum. I tried to warn you, ma'am. I tried to warn you. Ponte cinturón. Oh, surreal cam. Surreal cam. C-A-M. This guy's a scum, dude. How do you sleep at night? That's a single mom probably, dude, with a baby seat in the back. Scum.
And again, you're projecting. You don't know anything about the people in these traffic stops. They are breaking the law, and the officer is enforcing the law that he has to enforce. He may not like it, but he has to do his job. Calling him scum and a scumbag and asking how he sleeps at night, what is that really doing? Are you getting the ticket stopped? Are you stopping him from issuing out any warnings or citations? Because it just sounds like you're just wasting your time at this point. You're just screaming at the top of your lungs, extending your stay in the heat. Mr. I'm soaked in sweat. I'm drenched in sweat. Dude, you could put an end to that. Just go home.
I tried to warn her. Look at this guy, bro. This guy's a scum, dude. I tried to warn you. I'm here to. This guy is like, that's what they do. They extort money from hardworking people. I bet you're a mom, right? Yeah, I tried. Record him when he comes back. Always record the cops all the time, man. They lie, they extort money from people, they even kill people, man. Innocent people all the time, dude.
Again, more of the anti-cop rhetoric that we know frauditors and sovereign citizens push. I mean, you're saying that all cops do are extort people. You know, they lie, they cheat, they unalive people, innocent people. Yes, there have been incidents where police have had to use their service weapons, and there have been times where people have lost their lives. But it's not the one thing and only thing they're out there to do. They are there to uphold the law. They are there to enforce the laws of the land. You may not like the job, but if you want to make change, standing outside with your cell phone screaming at people getting tickets or harassing the cops or auditing banks or private businesses isn't going to change nothing. You want to affect change? How about doing the petition? Perhaps starting a grassroots movement. Maybe actually going and talking to the legislation and getting these laws changed. Instead of doing that, you waste your time and scream at people and disagree with them and get into fights in the comments section calling people bootlickers and sheep because they disagree with your point of view.
Record them. They always lie. Don't be scared. It's your right. It's your right to record them. All right, we can play this game all day. Guys, I ain't gonna lie. I need something to drink really bad. It's really hot here. And it doesn't look like the cops are trying to show up to this bank. Because it's been quite a while now.
Now, I was wrong on that one because the cops do end up showing up to this call at the bank. And that's when this really gets good. Stick around.
Eventually. How you doing, sir? I'm Sergeant Figueroa from the City Home Police Department. What is your name?
I'm not gonna give my name or none of that.
You're not gonna give me your name or anything?
Why do I gotta give that?
Okay.
Why?
Here's the deal. The bank called to complain.
So?
You're filming the bank.
And?
This is
that illegal?
This is a federally regulated
Is that illegal?
building.
Is that illegal?
If you will let me speak, sir.
Is that illegal?
Are you gonna let me speak?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
This is a federal regulated
What's your name and badge
building.
number, ma'am? What's your name? What's your badge number? Okay, cool.
It's a federal regulated building.
Yeah, I'm
You are
aware.
filming outside of the building.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I'm aware.
I don't know what the reasons behind them are.
No, it doesn't have to be a reason, bro. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. And just remember, anyone who calls himself a journalist is a
On a public sidewalk. I'm not bothering nobody.
Here's the deal. Okay, they don't want you near the bank.
I'm on a public sidewalk.
They don't want you near the bank.
I'm on a public sidewalk once again.
Are you gonna give me your information?
I'm not gonna give you nothing unless I commit a crime about or has. That's the only way I can.
Actually, you have committed a crime.
Okay, what
because
crime is that?
You got close to me twice.
That's not a crime.
It is a crime.
That what crime
You
is
are
that?
supposed-
That would be Florida's HALO law. The HALO law was in effect as of this year, in the beginning of the year. It states you must be 25 feet away from a police officer or first responder of any kind when they're in the course of their duties. Seeing as he was in the middle of a traffic stop and you kept getting close to him multiple times, which we can see in your video, you could be in violation of the HALO law. It could be an arrestable offense, but it doesn't look like he wants to arrest you. He just wants to probably get your information so he can give you a citation or just a warning and document that for the reports. But you did break the law. You said you didn't, but your video doesn't lie, like you all say. Video doesn't lie. Well, the video shows you breaking the law.
To be 25 feet
I want to
away
distance.
from me
No,
or
no, no, no,
more.
no, 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 no.
Okay?
No, no, that's not the way it works. That's
Yes,
not the way it
that's
works.
the way it works.
No, it doesn't.
Now, unless
No,
you
it does
have-
not. I'm on a public sidewalk, okay? You were not engaging with anybody. I was in a public sidewalk. You were just retaliating on me because of what I told you over there.
That's the paperwork. That's cap. Totally cap. That means lie.
All right? You want to play that game? Let's play it. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I'm going to ask you to back off.
Okay, I'll back off. No problem.
I'm going to ask you to
No
back
problem. I'll back off.
All right, you
But
wanna
if you
do
want to
that
go
too?
that route, we can do it. I suggest you go back to work, bro. And I go mind my own business. I suggest you go back to work before you make a wrong move.
Okay.
You just didn't like how I was speaking to you over there.
You can talk
Yes,
to me
it
any way
is.
you want.
You can get back to work, sir. I want to disengage. Is this cordial? Is this a cordial conversation?
My apologies, people, but at the heat of the moment, I meant to say consensual conversation. My mistake. Go easy on me now, guys. Let's watch.
Okay, you have a good day. What was your name again? You already gave it. Okay, cool. You ain't got nothing to say, ma'am? Okay, cool. So you're not gonna come and intimidate me, bro. I know what I do for work. I know what I'm doing. If you want to play that game, we can play it. I'm telling you.
Is this just a genetic thing with you? Is it congenital? Did your mother drop you on your head when you were a baby?
You know what I'm talking about. So what do you want to do?
Have a nice day, sir.
No, you have a nice day.
I will.
Go ahead. Keep doing what you're doing. Go ahead. Extorting people's, hardworking people's money for bullshit. How do you sleep at night, sir? How? That's crazy, man. Go catch real criminals instead of people without a dumb seatbelt or me that I'm filming exercising my rights in public sidewalk. So you can get back to work, bro. All right?
Now we're going to end it here, folks. The remainder of the video is just Joey calling the cop a scumbag and saying that he's stealing people's money. The same thing we've been hearing him say for this entire video. He also shows us that he went and bought him a cold beverage to help cool down from this extreme heat that he's dehydrating from. However, the beverage he buys is a sugary soft drink, which would not provide any relief for a dehydration, would actually help increase more of it. You know, a Gatorade or a Powerade or something with electrolytes would be a hell of a lot better. Even water would be better. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, the podcast, and don't forget to sign up for your free 14-day trial of Aura. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally. From the bottom of my heart, you guys mean the world to me, and I could never thank you enough.